Hello and welcome to Good Clean Gaming. I'm your host Jalindo, and today we're playing more Renowned Explorers in our all-speaker run, heading to expedition number 2. And here are our choices. Not many choices right now. Choices between Caribbean Island, which we normally go to, or Hungarian Fort, which we never go to. We're going for status a lot, because status is equal to, like, 70% or whatever of a research or a study token. So yeah, we're going to be going for status and research, and this is a great place to get both those, really. This is good for a tactician, archaeologist, quick thinker, or diplomat. We have the archaeologist and we have a diplomat, and we'll be okay on the other two. And this will unlock an entourage shop in Constantinople, which is fine because we're going to be getting a lot of status in this run, and entourage shop would work in just fine with our strategy. So let's jump in without further ado. So again, we have a build here where, or a settings where the animation of the attacks won't show, so this will go a lot faster. The Hungarian Forest, with the details provided by Lady Vaduva. You must be able to find the secret fort, which used to be an alchemy laboratory. That's right, a laboratory. Laboratory. I don't know why I look at that word and everyone, I always hear people say laboratory. But I whenever I see this word, I just want to go laboratory. Why am I spending so much time on that? You enter the forest. There's no time to lose. Let's head to the laboratory. All right. Whoa. I have noticed. I don't know if there was some kind of ninja patch or something, but I've noticed that there's a lot more. It seems like there's a lot more resources, like supplies, that are sitting around. That little supply, you used to find like 1 or 2 on a map. And it feels like there's just more than there used to be. Maybe that's just in my head. I don't know. So why don't we do here, here, and here, and then we'll get all of both those resources, and we'll see where we're at. Okay. Wow, just randomly find some supplies. Okay. That is awesome. Another one of those churches. It seems that an important religious building was built nearby. A little bit more research wouldn't hurt either. Not a real big negative for failure. I mean, there's no negative for failure. We're gonna go for the 1 in 3 chance with Maria as an archaeologist. Failure's fine. It's not a big deal. As long as we're not losing resolve, I'm okay with that. Supplies. Nom 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 nom. You come across a comfortable hut. The crew could use some rest. On the porch, there's a skeptical-looking woman. I'd normally be hospitable, but there are a lot of crazy admirers of Elizabeth Barthori around, so I trust no one. I think we can convince her. 97%, 95% chance with Hildegard being a diplomat and a speaker. Outstanding. -1 resolve if we fail. We don't want to fail this. Are you kidding? Okay. That was this close. You can't see my fingers, but they're really close together. That was this close to me freaking out. The woman is convinced by Hildegard. Inside, she tells you about the horrors of Elizabeth Barthori, a medieval countess who tortured and murdered hundreds of young women to bathe in their blood and retain her youth. Yuck. Yikes. Scary stories. 4 campaign tokens. Afterwards, the lady offers one more thing before you go. You can either rest the night here or take some supplies with you and move on. Resolve. Ooh, resolve is really nice. I really like that resolve. The extra supplies is nice, but I really like an extra resolve. Decisions. Well, we have 10 right now, which means this is only 2 supplies, so I'm going to go with the resolve. Your crew is being followed by quite a lot of them, by wolves. There are too many to take head on, but a clever tactical move might dispose of them. -5 armor is not a big deal. I'm going to take the risk. Go Charles! No! It's okay. It was going all going well, but in the end, everyone ends up in a tree waiting hours for the wolves to leave. Boo. Alright, we'll get these supplies, hopefully. The area seems bountiful with food. I'm telling you, there's supplies everywhere. A scout could easily get some supplies here. 76% chance. Yeah, go for it. Saving my my tool for something more important, hopefully. Charles scouts the area and hunts down some food for supplies. Alright. And more supplies, hey! This small town is absolutely ravished. It seems that wolves were the culprits, but you wonder what terrifying beast would be able to do such a thing. You can still get some goods from the abandoned town. Alright, we're going to go with the granary, because that's probably where we're going to find supplies. You're about to enter the building when a wolf attacks from the shadows. Oh no. Oh, -1 resolve. Yeah, we're using a tool for this one. I don't care what the success is. We don't want to fail this. Alright, here we go. Roll it. Go, Maria. Awesome. I knew it. I always believed in you. Maria leaps away from the wolf with quick wits, and the wolf crashes against a wall. The crew can quickly subdue the animal, and you can continue looking around. Look, Charles is putting him in handcuffs. He's so surprised. Look at that. You enter the granary, where you find a lot of supplies and some coin. The howl of wolves is getting closer. Hildegard decides to bolt. What mighty beast must have attacked this town? 3 supplies. We're back to full supplies again. Go over here. Ooh, epic. Epic! The sound of growling wolves is becoming ever more present. Chance to lose grit. I'm okay losing grit. Let's go for it. Just straight up roll. Oh, Maria, you wonderful, wonderful person. Maria escapes the wolves with a clever distraction. That was awesome. If this is the sunken cathedral, I want to make sure. I remember if you take from the sunken cathedral, it will mess you up. So let's make sure not to do that. What an amazing find! The sunken cathedral. Oh joy! This beauty has been lost for centuries. The inside is magnificent. The crew doesn't know where to look first. Maybe it's best if someone leads an archaeological study. Sure, Maria, go for it. Straight up roll. Oh, Maria, you are so perfect. Maria finds out exactly when the cathedral was built and when it started to sink. More interestingly, it said that it has been cursed by the last bishop. In his words, the cathedral is meant to sink entirely without removing anything. So, be the will of God, he said. What a discovery. Alright. When scouting alone, Hildegard finds something awe-inspiring. 2 treasures sit on a hidden altar. One is the carved ace, a special stone tablet. The other is the savior of Hungary, a statue given by Pope Pius II. The atmosphere is heavy. If I take either one of these, I'm going to be cursed. I'm going to have to instantly go to the boss, and I don't want to. I'm just going to take 4 campaign and 4 study. I'm going to leave both treasures, because otherwise, seriously, it's going to be bad for us. Hildegard, she looks so scared. Look at that face. Hildegard decides it's too risky and leaves the room. Done with researching the sinking cathedral, the crew leaves quickly. Alright, let's keep going around, I guess. Cultist raiders. A clever tactical maneuver might rout them. Yuck. 2 supplies. This is worth a tool, I feel like. Try to save those supplies. Come on, Charles. Okay, it's alright. We don't lose the tool because he fails. Maria is awesome. Charles is doing poorly. They plunder some of our supplies. That hurts a lot. Ooh, more supplies. I'm telling you, there's no way there was this many supplies the first, like, 5 times I played through this game. The mustachioed woodland explorers. They are pretty respected in Hungary, Russia, and the Ottoman Empire. They said they are looking for the sinking cathedral, which we already found. You can go that way. Hildegard considers who should go parley with them. -1 resolve if we fail. We don't want to fail this, but it's 95%, so it's not worth using a tool. Alright, go for it. Yes. Hildegard nails it. The mustachioed woodland explorers are impressed with Hildegard's courtesy. You're a well-mannered bunch, and to boot, some of you even have splendid mustaches yourselves. That'd be Charles right there. How can we not like you? Please accept our supplies and gifts. We will continue our search for the sinking cathedral. Delightful. Awesome. It's right back this way. You're like 2 nodes away. I could have just told them where to go. A group of villagers is skeptical about your presence. Maybe a diplomatic approach will convince them. I think Hildegard can handle that. She is a diplomat after all. No, 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 no. Yes. Yes. The villagers are convinced. This is a good run so far. Look at all that status up there. The villagers are convinced that renowned explorers are great, and Hildegard is one of their finest. Yes, she is. A traveling merchant passes by. A diplomatic approach might yield something. Thank you, Hildegard. Rack them up. Come on, Hildegard. Stop it, stop it. Yep. Sweet. The trader's happy to do business with Hildegard. Aren't we all? She is awesome. Okay, I think we should... There's a node here. We can't see it yet. I'm feeling the need to go around. If I go here, we're going to be forced to go up. Or to the boss, because there's no, like, down here. But there is a connection right here. So I'm going to go here. Our first encounter, surprisingly, of this map. You cross paths with a frustrated group of cultists. Ugh! I told you the sinking cathedral was the other way. Wait, we've got company. I bet they want to get to it too. We already went to the sinking cathedral. Of course. Logically, explorers have been looking for the sinking cathedral and its treasure for ages, but this treasure is ours. Let's make sure they don't find anything. We already found it. What are you talking about? I've got the game confused. Oh, they're very tightly packed close to us. This is making me nervous. I say we make a run for it. What do you guys think? These guys are weak against Impress. We are strong against Impress. These guys are weak against Impress. Everyone's weak against what we're strong against. That is awesome. You go over here. Charles, how about you go right here? And Maria, you go right here. And we're gonna start out with, if we start out with Devious and Head Friendly, that would probably be really good. Start out with some Deride. Is that Deride? Nope, Group Insult. That's what that is. Seducier. And Impress. Now we're friendly. And now we're going to head back to Devious because we want to have that token right there. Shouldn't be a problem to get there. Ow. Fumble. Fumble! Let's see, that's a 2-tile range. This is a 2-tile range. Thinking carefully about what I'm about to do. Two-tile range here. We can definitely get rid of that guy, so let's do that. We gotta switch back into Devious mode anyway. So, Devious. I know Charles is good at Devious. So maybe we should hit up some Devious right now. He's a melee Devious, she's a melee Devious. So we're only gonna be able to hit with one of these. So you do some Terrify. And then I'm going to have Hildegard do some healing. Get Maria back to full health. Don't want to lose anybody. And Charles is an awesome tank anyway. Alright, let's take this guy up here down since Charles has got that handled down there. Let's smack him with the Impress from Hildegard. And then hit him with the Saddened. And then Terrify, I suppose. He is such a boss. He is so good at defending. There we go. Give me my token. My token. Their loss of confidence makes them fight with each other. Hildegard takes the chance and nabs their research before making away. Alright. Ooh, this is a good node. It's connected to four nodes, 3 of which are hidden. Or 2 of which are hidden. A beautified grave is being guarded by some cultists. Hildegard wonders whose grave is so well kept. Engage. Number 1, engage. I love it when they're grouped up like that. You know what I'm gonna do? Bloink. Love that. Now we need to do a lot of damage, take out 2 of these guys, ideally. I'm gonna move up here to the healing zone, because I have a feeling people are gonna be taking hits. Wow, she does a lot of damage when she wants to. And we'll do try to terrify. Hopefully she doesn't miss. Nice. Down to 2. Just that quick. And Charles is a boss as always. Devious. Terrify. Bye-bye. So easy. Got the 3 tokens. You investigate the tomb after bullying those nobodies away. It seems to be the grave of a young lady, a victim of Elizabeth Barthori, a countess from centuries ago, and Hungary's most vicious killer. Go with campaign or study. Campaign gives us 4 campaign tokens plus, like, math, 2.5-ish study tokens. So this is 6.5 tokens versus 4 straight up to study tokens. I really need this extra study, so I'm going to go with the study tokens. You leave the grave of young victim Elizabeth Barthori, victim of Elizabeth Barthori. The connection between this medieval serial killer and the cultist disturbs Maria. I bet it does. It disturbs me a little bit too. We're down to 4, so that's... Feeling the urge to go this way and then working my way up. Plus 1 study. Oh, let's do these upgrades real quick. With Hildegard, we have shared enthusiasm, which lets cheer affect her, but with negative 50% power. We have cautious excitement, which adds a buff to the target of plus 20% armor and plus 20% speech defense for 1 turn. I'm gonna go with this one. Because if we cheer someone, we're gonna heal them, but we're also gonna make them harder to kill, and I think that's good because if we're needing to heal them, they're probably vulnerable in some way. We can even have somebody like Charles. We can even have him grab aggro, and then heal him, and then it'll be full health and have plus 20% armor, plus 20% speech defense, plus take all the aggro. That would work really well. For Maria, Heartbreaker, Sadden gives 25% power against impressed targets. We're going to have them impressed a lot. This is targets of seduce gain negative 25% attack. I'm going to go with this one because she's got Sadden that she can use every single turn, and we're going to keep our targets impressed pretty frequently. And then it stacks with this, which this allows Maria to gain an extra speech for every saddened at 50% speech. That is awesome. Okay, that one's not quite as good. Yeah, I'm excited. Okay, this one and keeping our targets impressed is going to be really important. Charles. Group insult deals 25% power when Charles has a positive state of mind, or group insult buff gains the target an additional negative 10 armor, negative 10 speech defense. Okay, this is only conditional, only affects Charles. Only makes 1 attack stronger, and that attack can only be used once every 4 turns, which means basically once every fight for most fights in the game. This affects all other attackers. So if I use this on somebody, if I use this on a group of people, then all my other attacks for the next turn are stronger. So I'm going to go with that one. And we got Deride, which is one of Charles's good abilities. We could go here, Nature Challenge for Naturalist or Survivalist, or here for Diplomat or Archaeologist. This will go up this way, so 1. This will be 2, 1. Okay, let's see how this is going to work. Carrying all this stuff through the deep swamps sure is a burden. Who is athletic enough to carry the last few miles to camp? No one. No one at all. Let's go with having Charles carry the equipment, and we'll use our last tool if it works out. Go, Charles. No, Charles, no. The burden is too heavy, and you have to drop some of Charles' favorite food. Oh, poor Charles. Practical resources can be found here. Is it worth it? I'm gonna go for it. We might get a debuff here if we don't get the supplies. This seems to have like a fruitful part of the swamp. Maybe a survivalist could find something useful. Yeah, I gotta use the tool because otherwise we're gonna take a debuff. So 87% chance that Charles is gonna find something good. Please, oh, please, oh, please, oh, please, oh, yes! Charles finds some edible berries from the supplies. That means we can move up here and try to get these supplies too. Area seems bountiful with food. Scout could easily get some supplies here. Charles, don't fail me now. Yes, sweet. Charles scouts the area and hunts down some food for supplies. We have 3 supplies now all of a sudden. Pouch of gold. Remains of a cart attacked by vicious bandits. +1 campaign. And that's going to be it. We're going to go straight into the boss now. We got a pretty big haul up here. The ruins over there must be the secret fort. Once you finish exploring, the expedition will be over and you'll return to the overworld. Right away, you're in for a nasty surprise. Cultists. Their leader seems to be a master alchemist herself. If you come to disturb our secret occult fortress, you won't get past me. I believe we will. I believe we will. Alright, we're going to want to finish aggressive if we can, but we don't need to. Looks like the boss is going to grab ads from the left side. I don't know if she'll grab them from the right side as well. We really should get rid of these 2 ads, and then maybe get somebody up there to damage them. Let me think about this. Master Alchemist is strong versus impressed, weak versus saddened. Knows what to do with aggressive opponents. Beware, can't cope with humiliation. So we can't go aggressive. We're gonna have until the very end. At the very end, we can go aggressive. So let's do this. Impress that one. Try to impress or terrify. We can even terrify. Let's go with terrify for him. And then here we'll go... Ooh, should I have done that? Yes, I should have done that. That's perfect. And here, that means we can move up Maria. And she has 2 tile range, so she can attack with sadness on the Master Alchemist. Or completely take out that guy with sadness as well. Let's take out that guy, then we're going to impress the Master Alchemist, and it's going to make Maria's sadness even stronger. Boop. Bye-bye. We are set up for this next turn. Don't use the stun. Oh, I hate that stun. Why'd he have to use that on the very first turn? Why? Why, oh why? Let's see if we can chase him towards the northeast. If he runs away from us, he'll run away from his ads, which is what we want. We can't use these. We can't use any of them, unfortunately. Can we move him? Yep, can't move him. Makes it look like you'd move him. Oh, he ran through the middle. I didn't like that at all. He's moving towards his ads. Okay, we're going to take him out, or take her out this turn, ideally. So weak versus saddened. Impervious to impressed. That won't put her in a better mood. I can't get her into impress no matter what I do. I guess we'll stay devious with Hildegard, which is strange. Can't use impress, which is like our main ability. That's kind of a pain. Deride? Deride will be good. That'll put him in -25 armor. This is -25 attack. Neither of those really help because he's not doing any physical attacks anyway. I guess we'll go Deride. And this increased aggro will mean that he attacks Charles. She attacks Charles, hopefully. Maria can almost take him out. Boom. Oh, got him. Go, Maria. We did it. We did it. We didn't get the aggressive token, but I wasn't gonna risk it. Maria, I think Maria is kind of easy to blow up. She's a glass cannon, has no defense. The alchemist is crying in the corner. Her emotions out of control. Not a problem. Not your problem. You leave the weeping handkerchiefs to explore the ruined fort. As the crew looks around to find the alchemy lab, Maria feels a bit uneasy. Slightly scared, Maria asks if Hildegard believes in alchemy and the powers of the occult. Of course not. It's nonsense. Then the crew finds a secret alchemy lab. There are many weird machinations and potions inside, but one treasure stands out. Probably going to get the Hungarian mix. That seems to be what we always get. Hungarian mix, what do you know? +6 study tokens. Scientists gain +2 attack power, which is not what we needed, but it's fine. 45 renown, 2 insight. Some kind of enhanced gunpowder? You'll have to research this in the lab. With the forts explored and its secrets unveiled, the expedition can safely be called a success. Boing! Rack them up. Let's see how we did. Wow. So the answer to my question is we did awesome. Continue. We're a sly scholar. We're an 8th, but we're still doing okay. We're still going good. Salam, brave explorer. The Sultan has learned about your quest exploring the Hungarian fort and is simply amazed. Mani Sultan would like to invite you to the Topkapi Palace to recruit an entourage among the Ottoman elite. Regards, Grand Vizier Ibrahim Isbat. Sweet. Alright, so yeah, what are we going to do for our world map? First, we'll do research. Now, the speaker-specific tech branch in the game is called Cultures. We're going to get +1. For unlocking this, we get +1 campaign whenever you start a cultural challenge for the first time, which is pretty good. You can kind of compare what the rest give. Unlock that. 90 research. Gain an extra 1 campaign. This is all speakers gain +1 speech, +1 speech defense, +1 range for speech abilities. That's awesome. Extra campaign tokens is awesome. Extra tokens there. Okay, so we're going to go here. +1 speech, +1 speech defense for each secret found. I don't find many secrets in the game, so that's going to be like +2 at most by the end of the game. But it's fine, because we're going to go for this, the vocal range. Speakers gain +1 range on speech abilities, which means we can really start, well, maybe start kiting people a little. It gives us a lot more flexibility on where we can stand. Kiting is not the right word. It turns us into siege tanks from StarCraft 2. How about that? Or StarCraft 1. Berlin University. Yep. Hildegard. Good. Good, good. That's it. And can't get any more research out of that. But we got close to another research. We're going to get these 3, and that's going to give us an extra trinket slot as soon as we get that unlocked. And then we'll probably go down the Chronicles line. Okay, status. What are we going to do with status? Entourage. +1 study on a cultural challenge. Archaeologist symbolism. Alternatively, we can get one of these guys. Gain 1 extra study if you resolve an encounter as devious. I just don't like these. These don't feel like really useful at all to me. Let's definitely get Duria Dervish. Archaeologist is Maria. She doesn't have symbolism on either, so we're safe to take that for Maria. Doink. Victoria the Dervish, the mystic of Muscat, who can read tarot cards, stars, and legal letters, wants to teach one of you archaeologist symbolism. How about Maria? Or actually, one cool thing is if you can actually tell them, I just want you to give me little tokens. We could do that, but we're not going to do that. We're going to go up here and be archaeologist symbolism. Maria earned the archaeologist symbolism perk. Nice. Now upgrade and look at level 2. 5 to 10 gold from campaign, 5 to 10 status from collect, 2 to 4 research from campaign. Yes, please. This is awesome. This will give us, right now we're getting 2 to 6 research. We're going to get 4 to 10 research per campaign token. 4 to 10. That makes 1 campaign token stronger than 1 study token. Oh, wow. Yes. 1,000 times yes. Upgrade again. Now all of a sudden I feel bad for taking the study token. Now I want campaign tokens. 2 campaign whenever you enter a technique challenge for the first time. Interesting. Alright, we'll have to take a look at that after we get some more status. And we got gold. Gold, we're not going to use gold yet because we're saving up for purchases that we'll get later in the game. So I hope you're enjoying this. This has been the 2nd expedition. We're going to go into the 3rd expedition. I'll do that in the very beginning of the next episode. We'll jump right in. No waiting, no world map stuff, just straight into the expedition. Thanks so much for watching. Feel free to click that subscribe button if you're interested in seeing more videos like this. We're going to make it. We're going to beat Rivalo. I'll just punch my headset. We're going to beat Rivalo, and it's going to be an all-speaker crew, and challenge will be completed. And then we'll go back to the fighter crew after that if we manage to beat him. So, yeah. Anyway, that's the plan. Thanks so much for watching, and remember, keep it clean.